Hey guys, it's Miss Bishop. Today for week 1, we are going to be talking about gravity and surface gravity. So gravity is a pretty basic concept. Everyone knows it pulls things down, and I'll explain the quotation marks in a second. But the basic definition of gravity is that gravity is the force of attraction between two objects due to their masses. All right. The second word is surface gravity, which may seem like you've never heard of it before, but you guys all know what a surface is, and I'm going to assume that you guys know what gravity is, all right? Because I just gave you guys the definition. So surface gravity is just the force of gravity at the surface, weird, of the Earth or other celestial body. So what I was saying before in reference to that gravity does not pull down, it actually pulls towards something. And here's an example of how that should look. Say this is the Earth, right? I mean, I know I'm not the best drawer, but this is our little planet Earth. And I'll even put some green on there so you guys know. And why not? I'll just even put some blue for the wonderful water. All right? So when I say gravity does not pull down, think about we are the little people, right? We are the human beings living on Earth, all right? Down means like that, all right? So what happens if you have people standing on this part of the globe? Theoretically speaking, if gravity pulled down, this little person would just go off into the abyss of space, okay? And that's not right. This is not right. Don't think of gravity as pulling down. Gravity, let me draw my other little wonderful Earth. Okay. All right. That kind of looks like a question mark, but whatever. Okay. So there's my other little wonderful Earth with the great blue water. Okay. What gravity actually does is gravity pulls towards something, okay? It's the force of attraction between two objects due to their masses, as I stated earlier. So if we have a whole bunch of people living on our planet Earth, all right, what's going on is that gravity is actually pulling all these little people that you see towards the center of the Earth. Okay? So don't think that it pulls it down, because if gravity pulled things down, we would all be floating into space, because down is this way. All right? All these wonderful people right here that I'm about to highlight, all these people would not be safe. They'd be floating all into the abyss of space. Okay? And that's just definitely not what we want. Okay, hey guys, it's me. You heard my voice, now you get to see my face. In a couple seconds, I'm going to explain the optional lab that we have. It's not required, okay? It's testing the theory of gravity. Alright guys, so the testing gravity lab is completely optional. This sheet right here is in Google Classroom as a Google Doc. It is shared to every single one of y'all guys. So the expectation is that you're going to find 3 objects that are the same shape and size, but different sizes. And you're going to put what 3 objects you chose. Right here, you're going to predict which of the objects will hit the floor first, or objects will hit at the same time. That goes right here. 2, we're going to drop the objects and see which one hits the ground first. It's really important to remember that you drop the objects from the same height. All right, that's going to affect the time. The second thing you need to do is make sure you stop the timer when it hits the ground. If you don't have a timer, then you can count in your head. You can use your iPhone. You can use your tablet, all right? Whatever type of device you have to count for time, feel free to use it. The fourth thing that y'all guys need to do is to test your response, or actually not test, record your responses on your testing gravity chart. So you're going to list your object name and the time it took for it to fall. I'm going to model this lab for y'all so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the 3 objects I picked that are the same shape but different sizes is creamy peanut butter, a paper roll, and then a roll of paper towels. So in a second, you're going to see me, or actually not me, you're going to see one of my family members dropping these 3 rolls of similar objects off my balcony. Okay, so we've decided to do the peanut butter, then the paper roll, then the paper towel, and we're going to start with the peanut butter first, and I'm going to count mentally in my head. Oh, wow, that was funny. And it landed right side up. That was about 2 seconds. That was about 3 seconds. And the paper towel, that was about 4 seconds. So the peanut butter dropped first because of the mass. Then the paper roll was the second fastest. The slowest one was the paper towel. My hypothesis would be the paper towel dropped the slowest because of what the material it was made of, and does not contain as much mass as the paper roll and the peanut butter. Okay, I went ahead and just already filled this out. You can see the objects I used, my hypothesis or my prediction about what was going to happen. I was right, okay. And then here's me charting and testing my information. This paper, you can type in all this stuff in the doc that I already shared in Google Classroom. And or you can just watch this video. Doing the lab is not required. And I also just want to let you guys know that I miss you guys and stay safe, and check back in on Wednesday or Thursday for our closing video. Thanks.